Good evening, students. We are in continuation with the lesson The Sound of Music Part 2. It is all about Bismillah Khan as a Shanai player. And the first session we discussed about the invention of Shanai by an eye that was played in the court of Shah. So the word is coined out of Shanai, and the importance of the musical instrument, that is one among the 9 traditional instruments used in temples and weddings, and how as a small boy Bismillah Khan got an gift of 1.25 kilo of laddu from the local Maharaja, and how as a small boy he started learning the musical instrument Shanai, and at the age of 14 he was appreciated by Ustad Faiz Khan. And when India got independence, he got the special recognition of playing Shanai by sitting on the Red Fort, and the king of Afghanistan gifted him priceless Persian carpets, and his role in film world of Vijaya Bhatt and Srinivas Kannada venture Sanadi Aparna, and the awards that came to him thick and fast, and his visit to America where one of the auditorium was named after him. This is where we stopped. Now we are at page number 24. Dear children, open page number 24. Yeah, let us continue. Paragraph number 10. National awards like the Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushans were conferred on him. What do you mean by conferred? Conferred is a difficult word for you. The meaning is given, conferred, given on him. What are the awards given on him? Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. These are the 3 national awards given to Ustad Bismillah Khan. Okay. In the year 2001, Ustad Bismillah Khan was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna, with the coveted, means much desired. Another word, coveted, all of you write down. The word meaning coveted is much desired. Okay, coveted award resting on his chest and his eyes glinting with rare happiness, he said. What do you mean by glinting? Shining with rare happiness. He said, all I would like to say is, teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music. So dear children, underline this sentence. All I would like to say is, teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music. So we know the foreigners are interested in Indian traditional music, whereas we are madly following the Western music. So what is the advice given by Ustad Bismillah Khan to the parents of children? That all the students should learn to play any of the musical instrument. Okay, or teach your children music. This is the Hindustan's richest tradition. Okay, clear? Now paragraph number 12. In spite of having traveled all over the world, Khan Sahab, as he is fondly called, lovingly called, he is exceedingly fond of Benares and Dumraon, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. So children, he belonged to Bihar, and he liked to be present in the 2 important places. What are the 2 important places mentioned here? Benares and Dumraon of India, and they remain for him as the most wonderful towns in the world. Though he had been to different countries or in foreign countries, he liked his own India and especially these two places, Benares and Dumraon. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shania school in the USA. When he was in America, one of the students requested him to head a or to lead or to run a Shania school in USA, and the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Benares by replicating the temples there. And the student also promised Ustad that he would replicate. What do you mean replicate? Duplicate the temple there. But Khan Sahib asked him if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. So that was a funny question asked by Khan Sahib, whether the boy would be able to bring river Ganga to America, USA, United States of America. So that was not possible. So what is that? But Khan Sahib asked if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well, but that was an impossible task for the student, so he dropped. Later he is remembered to have said, that is why whenever I am in a foreign country, I keep earning. What do you mean by earning? Desiring, having the wish of what? To see Hindustan. Wherever he goes, immediately he would like to come back to his own country, that is Hindustan, that is India. While in Mumbai, even in India, when he was in Mumbai, he thinks of only Benares and the holy Ganga. And while in Benares, he missed the unique matha of Dumraon. So children, this is the love and affection of Ustad Bismillah Khan towards his own country, especially in Hindustan. He cannot forget Benares. He cannot forget holy Ganga. He cannot forget the matha of Dumraon. So last paragraph, Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim, okay, here is a difficult word for you. What do you mean by devout? Meaning is given here. Devout means believing strongly in a religion and obeying its law and following its practices. So you can be a devout Hindu, you can be a devout Muslim, you can be a devout Christian. But here Ustad Bismillah Khan was a devout Muslim. Like him, can very naturally play the Shanai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Though he was a devout Muslim, he plays his music in Hindu temple like Kashi Vishwanath temple. So goes his fame. So children, you have learned about Ustad Bismillah Khan as a Shanai player, and I hope I could discuss all the important points of the lesson. And when you go through the question answers, I hope I think all the points are discussed already. So dear children, write down all the questions and their answers in your notebook, and also the first 2 pages can be left for writing vocabulary, word meaning. Okay, is it clear? So shall we make a recap of what we have learned today? It is all about what do you call Ustad Bismillah Khan's awards, like Padma Shri Award, Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushans. These are the 2-3 awards that he received, and yeah, and the highest civilian award, that is Bharat Ratna. So he advised the parent that all children should learn to play music. That is the Hindustan richest tradition. And he traveled many countries, but at the same time he would like to come back to his own country, Hindustan. Once when he was in USA, one of his students asked him to head a Henna school there, but and even the students promised that he would recreate the atmosphere of Benares by replicating the temple. Khan Sahib asked only one question, whether that boy could be able to bring the river Ganga. So dear children, he had a strong inclination towards his country, and he is very famous now. Whenever even in Hindustan, when he was at Mumbai, he would think about Benares, and when he was in Benares, he would think about the unique, unparalleled, unique, the special Matha of Dumraun. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India. Okay, and though he was a devout Muslim, he used to play the music of Shanai in temples like that of Kashi Vishwanath temple. Dear children, that is the end of the lesson. Go through the textual exercise and write down all those materials in your notebook. Already the link of NCERT solution is already shared in the group. Go through that. That is the end of